Hello and welcome to CotoCat Mets. The Mets having a busy start to the offseason. The hot stove report is heating up as Jacob deGrom decides to bail on New York, take the big cash and the guaranteed years, and head to Texas, the Lone Star State. This move seems like Jake is settling for compiling stats to lead to his Hall of Fame resume. The Mets, loyal to deGrom all through his years, played everything with kid gloves, didn't want to see him re-injure himself, got him to the playoffs. He does win the Mets' only playoff game for them, but there was always this feeling of frailty that he was one pitch away from the disabled list. To give him 5 years with a 6th-year option, it's a huge risk. And the Rangers are willing to take it to put themselves on the map. Feels like us overpaying for Pedro back in the day to become players. That didn't pan out well for the Mets, although Pedro's starts did have a higher attendance and he is a Hall of Famer. And Texas is going to get all of that with deGrom. If Jacob deGrom's healthy, he is the favorite to win the American League Cy Young. There's no doubt about that, but it's a big if. It's a $185 million if, and I feel like the Mets would have been roasted had we offered him this. So the Mets pivot in a hurry, and they get another Hall of Famer, Justin Verlander, and we're going to give him the Max Scherzer contract. We decided to pay the 40-year-old, not the 34-year-old, but it's only 2 years with that 3rd-year option, as opposed to Jake, who wanted 5 with a 6th option. We were never going to go there. We were walking on eggshells with deGrom, always worried about injury, but surely it isn't out of the realm to think that Max and Verlander can both get hurt. So we're not done with our starting rotation. But as a Met fan, my gosh, to see Verlander and Max pitch, that's pretty special for us. So this is the beginning of the hot stove report. The Mets are still in action, but the big headline is we pivot from the frail, injured 34-year-old guy to the guy who missed a year and a half and wasn't lights out in October, but had an incredible Cy Young season in Justin Verlander. This is kind of exciting. I mean, what are they going to flip a coin? Is it Verlander? Is it Scherzer? Who starts opening day? I mean, already that's kind of the things we're thinking from losing deGrom. This has been CotoCat Mets. If you like this video and you love the Mets, please subscribe.
Yo, let's all cheer for the Mets.